Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast equivalent of getting your dick stuck in a bear trap. My name is Brian Lahosky, and I'm once again joined by the usual boys for the One True Podcast, Andrew Rapazzi and Alex DeGennaro, who is currently eating food right now because, just your business and pleasure are just, there's a fine line, and he's just fucking crossing that line over and over and over again. He doesn't like me. Man. Anyway, today we're joined by Davis Chu, who you may remember in the iconic episode 9. I'm totally not running out of guests. I just haven't talked to Davis in a while, and I just want to, shoot the shit with him. Davis, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's nice to know that I'm definitely not the last resort. Like, that I know that I definitely wasn't the last name on the piece of paper, and you got to the end, and you got to the beginning, and you got to the end again, and you went, oh, fuck, we gotta do this guy again. It's good to know that I'm definitely not that, right?
Davis, no, listen, the whole list of guests is just, 20 names, and they're all you, but there's some times where we're just so busy, and... Here's the thing, you never want to give people what they want all the time. You gotta make them wait. You want to wait until you shoot that load. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not the podcast guest that got them once.
How did I know that's where you were going with?
Because if you would let me finish, I'm not the podcast guest that got them once. I'm the podcast guest that's here. So that's where we're at. Anyway, it's a pleasure to be on here, figuratively.
Oh, pleasure's all ours. Well, happy 2021, everybody. Yeah. This is the first podcast of this year.
We made it, guys.
We made it to, well, a good strong start to the year, I will say. Call Me Carson got canceled. The Capitol building got stormed. The Spider-Man 3 trailer isn't out yet. It's kind of been a clusterfuck.
Spider-Man 3 was delayed.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3 is probably going to get delayed again. I need to see that fucking trailer. They were going to upload it on New Year's, apparently, but then that never happened.
You don't know that. Those are just what leakers say.
I don't know. It's probably going to come out after WandaVision, the trailer. Maybe.
Oh, it's out tomorrow.
Yeah, WandaVision, the first episode comes out tomorrow.
WandaVision?
Oh, they're doing the...
on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by Disney Plus.
This episode is brought to you by Disney Plus.
This episode is brought to you by NordVPN. Remember us? Anyway, I don't know. It's been a crazy start to the year already. But yeah, if life were a movie, this would be the part where we figured out that 2020 had a kid.
This is my imitation of my start to the new year. Are you ready?
Okay, break it down.
This is my so this is like a reenactment of how my new year started. 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! There you go. That was my imitation of how the new year started for me.
I hate you. I thought that was gonna go somewhere. No, literally ours was like 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're a minute off. Okay, hold on.
No. Animal Crossing was a minute off.
Yeah, no, we had a New Year's
party. Hold on, wait. You guys judge your metric of time. You use Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I had Animal Crossing my file on. I wanted to celebrate New Year's with my villagers.
Brian wanted to see the fireworks in Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I wanted to celebrate New Year's with my virtual goth girlfriend, which is in the game. Yeah, no, I mean, well, we had a little bit of a shindig on New Year's, just the three of us and a fourth friend.
That's exciting. That's sick invite,
Sick invite, yeah, I know. Well, I mean, you were in though too.
Yeah. No, that's the thought counts.
You're right, yeah. You just want me to invite you to stuff that I'm super far away from you.
Say only when we're super far away from each other can we invite each other to things.
I'm on the top of Mount Everest, and I'm like, Davis, I got something cool to show you. Come on over. Okay?
Come on over.
This is an awesome view. Also, I have no idea how I'm getting cell reception up here.
No, you should.
Yeah, can you
you'll
get
be
cell
at
reception
some,
from the
but-
top of Mount Everest?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure it's powerful enough now to reach, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Damn,
Because
I
you're,
bet,
uh,
like...
I mean, you're past the ozone, not the ozone. What's the layer under that?
Is it the ozone?
I don't know.
What's under
but
the
you're-
ozone?
you're-
The second ozone?
Oh, the second ozone? The stratosphere? Is that it?
Probably.
Comes creeping in or
I
something?
thought stratosphere was the
The
Probably. Either way,
lithosphere?
it's the layer like
I'm not
just above
sure.
the clouds. Lithosphere, probably.
Oh my
That-
god,
those
it
are some nice
says that on the top of Mount Everest, you cannot get cell reception, but Mrs. Everest has a landline that you can use.
Oh, really? A landline?
Yeah. Yeah. Good old
Uh,
Mrs. Everest always pulling through.
Oh, what a lady. So yeah, I mean, how was your guys' break overall? Winter break?
I want more.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, I had my birthday on January 5th.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Thank you. I'm a big boy now. I'm 21, which means I don't have to wear my mask anymore.
Baby, it's
Yeah,
alcohol
exactly. Oh, wait
time.
a minute. That's. Oh, wait a second.
It means that I can just spit on people and cough whenever I want to.
Oh, I've
And
been doing it regardless.
I've been doing. Yeah, you've been doing it underage. Good for you. You're ballsy.
Underage spitting.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, it was nice. Spent time with my fam. That's short for family for those grammar geeks out there. And it's just been chill. I'm back in Cleveland right now. Oh wait, can I have a plug? I have a plug. Are you ready
you
for
have
my
a plug?
plug?
Plug that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, it's more of a cork. And it's.
Well, we can accept a cork, yeah.
Thank you. It is my, I Davis, what? Who's there? It's me. I have a TikTok now.
Oh, God.
And this is for all my tickers and talkers out there. You want a little bit of ticking, you want a little bit of talking, you want a little bit of me tick-tocking in your yik-yakking all the way around town. A double swirl-a-rooney on rye. Give me that bungo gungo big old dungo.
Oh, my God, just get to the point already.
Bingo bongo.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is my. I have a TikTok, and everyone should follow me. I'm trying to be TikTok famous. That's my new career
Oh,
move. It's a
Lord.
lateral move from being an unemployed to being TikTok famous.
Yeah.
I think it is it's Davis Cameron Chu is my handle, I guess it's called. It's TikTok handle, right? Yeah, it's like at Davis
I
Cameron
think so,
Chu.
yeah.
At Davis Cameron Chu, look me up. I'll be posting some fun stuff, just TikToking around. You know how it be. Jack Brancatelli is also chilling out over there. With fun little sketches and one-liner jokes, and it's just a good old family fun. Bring in the whole kitchen. Get your grandma on the couch watching Uncle Davis's TikToks. Make sure she has her hearing aid in, because a lot of them are whisper TikToks where we talk really low and sensually. I call them whisper talks.
Jesus Christ.
And make sure she takes her diabetes medicine because, damn, these talks got a lot of sugar in them.
Yeah, these talks, yeah, we got a lot of sugar. The sugar content is through the roof. That's the end of my plug. Would you believe me if I told you all of that was scripted?
Probably not.
Maybe
It was so
25%.
natural. Yeah.
Thank
God.
you. Well, it wasn't, but the word TikTok I had written down.
Yeah, that's your whole script.
Yeah,
TikTok.
that's my whole script.
I'm like, well, I
TikTok.
can work with this.
I can fill in the blanks.
That was a very good
Yes.
sales pitch.
It's 8 p.m. and I've been up since 5 a.m. So my apologies
Jesus.
if I sound like I'm drunk.
Yeah, are you an early riser usually? Because it seems like I get emails from you at like 6 a.m. and stuff like that. And 5 a.m. So are you Are you waking up early or are you going to bed really, really late?
No. I am definitely an early riser. Like pretty early. It just rises up. I got to give it a few strokes to just get the juices out, and then it falls back
Davis,
down.
we're talking about your sleeping habits.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, I wake up with a boner. And no, yeah, I am an early riser. Morning time is the best time, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. What about you? How are the one true and the true and whatever the name of this podcast
And
is?
truers.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
true
I
and the
mean,
truers.
well, yeah, that's the thing. We don't have a fan base name yet. We got to remedy
Truers.
that.
Maybe be like the Bryans.
The Brains.
The Brains.
Yeah, the brains.
That's too lame. I'm not fucking calling them that.
The Brain. It's a very high IQ podcast, and so you know the fan base they's got to have the smarts. They got to have the brains.
Mm. Well, first of all, first I need fans, obviously.
Hey,
Ooh.
but
you got a fan in me, as Woody says.
yeah,
You got a fan in me, Brian.
Okay.
There's a fan in my
Yeah, I don't know how
Get
you
him out
fit
of
it
there.
in me, but you got a fan in me. I woke up and it was there, just lodged up. I had to get it out. It was uncomfortable,
Oh,
but you got a fan in me. I don't know how you did it. You got a fan in me.
How did I get there? Jesus.
My biggest concern is what fan is it? Is it a human fan or a metal fan? Both are very bad.
know.
Yeah.
I am
Human
concerned. Where is the power cord? I must plug it in.
fan. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Yeah. So I don't have enough people subscribe to me to like really be called like a fan base. I mean, I guess I have like here's the thing though. I guess I have my own separate user base, and they're all like flocking to one video, my Star Wars lightsaber tier list video, which currently has 11,000 views, and I don't know why. Someone help me. I put the least amount of effort into that video, and everybody like it's my most watched video.
To be honest, look, I think the reason why is because The Mandalorian has been such a huge success. People are in that Star Wars craze.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it was under like
People will look up weird crap.
it was under hashtag Star Wars, so that's probably why. But
Yeah, no wonder they
I
found it.
made
man.
that like a year and a half ago, I think.
What?
I made that that video like a year and a half ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, so is Cells, but here we go.
Ooh, we can finally talk about it. Okay, so
Okay,
the
hold on, wait.
segue.
Am I allowed to say that segue was smooth as hell? That was like butter.
that was pretty good.
Good job.
Look at
Yeah,
Alex
definitely
riding
not
in
on
on
the
a
fly.
Segway. That's a good segue.
Yeah, look at that segue. He's going
That's-
fast. Oh my god, he's headed for the highway. Alex, stop.
Oh, Jesus. Pull on the brakes, hurry.
But yeah, no, folks. I mean, I finally, by the time that this podcast goes up, I finally uploaded my short film Cells. It's that film that we've been constantly talking about on the podcast that we've had to
freaking out.
censor because I haven't like uploaded it yet.
Yeah, you're talking about cunt, right? That's the
Yeah.
name of it. That's what you
No,
had to censor,
that's a different.
right?
That's a different short film. That's a different one. The funny thing is, Davis, I'm not censoring that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, you don't have to. We were referencing the film, not the word.
Yeah, I was
so it's fine.
referencing the film. I would never use the word ever. It's terrible. It's so bad.
But now we gotta bleep that.
yeah,
'cause
now
that
you gotta
wasn't the
believe
movie.
that because I did say it
right,
that
right,
time.
yeah. If it's not in reference to a film, it's fine.
You gotta say the word and then the movie afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the word, and then this is the movie cunt.
Yeah, the reason I haven't uploaded Cells is because, first of all, I've been like sending it to like film fests and stuff, and thankfully it's gotten a few awards. One of the film fests I forgot that I sent it to, and then I got an award in the mail. I was like, oh yeah, right. I guess I did submit it to that. Well, that's because of COVID, obviously. And I'm not saying for the record. I'm not saying this for the record to be like, whoa, my film is so good that I didn't even know it was still getting awards. It's just because, well, it's been COVID, and I was busy on the day of that online festival thing, and whatever.
I completely forgot what happened last year because COVID's just ruined everything.
I remember a lot about 2020, for better or for worse. I mean, well,
I remember my fall semester. I don't remember spring at all.
Yeah, me too.
I remember a lot about 2020, thankfully, thanks to this podcast, because it's like a good record of events of like everything that's happened.
Yes, it shows how depressed we've started.
Oh, yeah.
Considering we started the podcast in the middle of COVID.
But yes,
I want to say real quick before we go off the rails yes, Cells is definitely amazing. When Brian showed me the rough cut, I punched him in the face and I threw him to the ground because I was so peeved that he didn't let me be a part of that. Because I think it truly is an amazing, fun little film, and Andrew did the score for that, correct?
Yeah.
So, like, great job on that, as always.
Andrew sounded so disappointed when he said that. Do you have something to say?
Well, yeah. No, I mean, I don't have anything to say. I'm just saying I'm always trying to improve, and I rather don't like some of my past soundtracks.
Translation. He doesn't like the Cells soundtrack. Well,
No. He finds areas to improve upon.
Yeah, exactly.
no, I totally agree. It's hard.
Yeah,
to...
like the whole like main plot and video editing and like the main character and everything, like that can be improved. But the soundtrack was great, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. No, I will admit that it's hard for me to look back on stuff that I've made and feel proud because I know that I wish that I could like go back in time and fix it because I know it can be like improved. That's the one thing that sucks. Thankfully, I mean, here's the thing. I made another film recently that's probably not going to go on here for a while, obviously, but like I'm proud of how it turned out now, and I think it's one of the better things that we've made in a while. But I know that in a year from now, I'll look back at it and be like, this could be better in a lot of instances. Even when we were editing, or when it was finished, I was like, is that right? No, it's good, I guess. Well, not good, I guess, but.
Which one was this?
Oh, I can't. I'll censor it, but. Oh shit! Now we got.
Oh, okay.
Now we're gonna go.
Well, you could have just said the clown.
Shit. We're not retiring the joke, boys. Here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to what you said, Brian, I think that's definitely a good thing, and what you were talking about, Andrew, that like, so long as you can look back and be like, wait a minute, I sucked. It's a sign of improvement, and like, I definitely think that's healthy. I think Ira Glass has that whole quote about like, expectations and like meeting your own standards. And it's like every great artist has a period of time where they hate the work that they're doing because their tastes are higher than their ability to achieve that taste. And it's a sign that you are advancing and productively becoming a great artist. So,
totally.
Yeah, so kudos to you. Every time that you look in the mirror and you go, you filthy piece of trash, you should die. Just remember that that's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
And you guys are some of the best artists I know, so keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks.
And keep trash talking yourself in the mirror.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Okay, sentiment is over now. Let's bury that.
Sentiment is over. You guys suck.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, no more heartsy, feely, little kissy, smoochy baby talk. Okay, this is a man's podcast. We're not here to share our feelings. We're here to share our manly dicks.
All right, yeah. I was about to say, everybody drop their pants. Here we go.
I'm bringing in the most legendary question of the podcast.
Well, I already asked Davis the last time. I'm probably going to retire that whole bit anyway.
Alrighty.
Wait. Can you do it again? Because I honestly don't remember.
The how big your dick thing.
Oh, well, I think it's more of a question of how big is your magnifying glass. Haha, get it?
Yeah, small dick joke. I got it. Yeah.
Do you want me to explain the joke for the viewers who don't understand it?
Oh my god. Yeah, dissect that frog for us.
Yeah. So the joke is that No. The joke is that Brian needs to use a magnifying glass because his eyesight is so poor. That's
why.
Yeah, that's a joke.
And it's also because Davis has a small penis.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that. Yeah.
So, has anyone seen any movies? I guess we'll just move into the movie discussion.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man.
Why is there a clock on the wall? Yeah. Okay.
God, it's gonna haunt me.
All right,
as-
Davis. I got a story
What?
to tell you. So what
Okay,
happened
yeah,
was
yeah.
a few nights ago, Andrew, Alex, and I were hanging out, and we were doing a mini marathon of Spider-Man 1 and 2. We didn't want to do the third one because we just did
We've seen
we
it
did we
already.
just did a debate on it. But what happened was we were just hanging out like the entire day, and Alex at that point was so tired that he was criticizing like the mundane like portions of Spider-Man 1, where like there's like a certain prop on the wall that looks like the skeleton of a clock, and it looks like super artsy. And like I just remembered he was like, why is there a clock on the wall? And I was like so confused. I was like, because it's an apartment. Like you saw a clock on the wall, and it's like, oh, how do we tell time? And then he's like, no, it's the art thing in the background. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. Not everyone has Animal Crossing to tell time for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of us
Yeah.
have clocks.
Yeah, I used to have like this wristband that I put my Switch on around my hand in like the place of a watch. And every time somebody would ask me like what time it was, I would like turn on the Switch, open up Animal Crossing. It would take about 3 minutes because that game fucking takes a while to load. And then like I would like look at the internal clock and be like, okay, yeah. And then then I look over to them and they have their phone up and they're like, oh, I just looked it up on my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, see, kids these days, they think they can look up everything on their phone. Well, you know, some things, like time of day, you just can't.
No, but anybody see any movies lately? Because I got a shitload of movies that I watched over break that I want to talk about.
So I've been watching a lot of TV, so I can rattle off some TV shows if that's acceptable. I don't know how exclusive you are here.
Well, lay them on me. Here's the thing. I don't watch TV shows as much as I do movies, obviously. And I know we're at that point now where TV shows have like movie like quality, but it's just like it's hard to keep track. And it's like my parents were watching Ozark lately, and I'm kind of like I'm tempted to get into that show because I heard it's good, but it's like it's like 3 seasons, and I have to like sit down and watch all of it.
Well, yeah, then that's definitely the benefit. Is like a movie is like a one night stand. It's like a one and done. You don't have to worry about her ever again. Just move on. But like
And then a TV show,
just,
it's a whole relationship.
It's a whole relationship. It's nagging. It's like, oh my god. And then someone else has another relationship, and they're like, look at how great this relationship is. And you're like, shut up about that. I'm still on like episode 2. You know.
You gotta deal with that whole fucking baggage. And then like the
Yeah.
spin-off shows are like their family, and you have to like take care of them. It's like, oh, I gotta take my take my stepmom to the hospital again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a great analogy. No, you're right.
That's a good one.
No, I've been let's see. Okay, so I've been watching Star Trek Discovery.
Is that good? Because I heard from a lot of people that show is bad.
My Star Trek friend, Ferris, shout out to out there who may or may not ever listen to this, but if you're out there, just know that I'm watching. I'm always watching.
I'll edit in a
And-
few air horns just for him.
Yeah, air horns going like pew 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 pew, like ah.
What's that last
Like
one? It's
that.
just somebody screaming.
Yeah, it was just, it's a little girl in the basement. And so Star Trek Discovery, my Trekkie friend, my Frecky Trekkie, he hates it. I'm a big fan. I like it so far. I like just started season 2. It's great. But a show that I've really been liking that I can't get enough of is on HBO, Raised by Wolves.
Mm.
If any of you have heard that.
What is that about?
Raised. Oh, was that that's the woman one, like the flying woman or whatever?
Yeah, it has
It's,
a woman
it's the
in
planet
it.
and the
Yeah. But it's the Flying Woman one. It is produced by Ridley Scott. And so it's just a really well done sci-fi little almost Blade Runner kind of examination about like androids and that whole thing about like, oh, robots, what are they?
Okay.
Well, that and also the duality between religion and
Yeah,
Duality
yeah,
of man,
yeah. The
duality of
duality
man.
between like religion and science, and finding a balance, and finding like the both of those are flawed. And then also, what I was not expecting is the sort of like husband wife, mother father relationship, and emasculation, and just a lot of fun themes digging around in that big soup of a show. Def recommend. Check it out. Raised by Wolves. We're dropping the YouTube link in the description. It's Cells. Just check it out. It's great. Check it out. Link in the
Why are
description
we back
below.
to Cells?
and nerd.
Yeah, wait, what was that show called again?
Cells.
Raised by wolves.
Oh,
Raised
Raised
by
by
Wolves.
Wolves.
So, like-
sorry, I
so, like,
get
the
them confused because they're both so great.
Is that the Raised by Wolves? Is that the intro theme with da 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 da?
Sing it some more. I want to hear more of it, just so I can make sure.
I'm not. No. We're not doing. We'll do a live rendition another time.
Can I do harmony on
And
it?
by, oh yeah, totally. And even if you're not there, just sing it in your room,
Yeah, I'll say sorry.
just by yourself.
Sorry.
And just one of your roommates comes in. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'll say
Yes,
sorry,
I'm in the
Mrs.
podcast.
Everest. I gotta use the landline to sing some sick harmony.
I watched so many movies over the break because I think I made a. You remember that pact where I was like, I'm gonna watch like a new movie or like 3 new movies every week or whatever. I actually fucking did it right this time because I actually have free time. I watched the Before trilogy. If anybody knows about that, it's Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. All great movies, and they're literally just 2 people talking in a room, or in like several rooms for like an hour and a half, and it somehow works. So definitely check those out if you can. The problem is, I think I have a grudge against Before Sunrise because I watched it while I was sick on Christmas, and therefore I think whenever I think of that movie now, I now associate like my memories of me like with a terrible stomach virus.
No, wait, you didn't have COVID, did you? Because I remember for a second you thought you did.
No. I thought I did, but no, I didn't. I got tested like a few days after that.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, you're clean, and I got my test back today, and I'm clean as well.
I also saw The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which, by the way, is a fucking amazing film.
I want to watch
It's
that.
so good. It's almost like 3 hours, though, so it is pretty lengthy. But I think it's, like, amazing, because it's, like, I think I just hate Westerns in general. Because, like, every time I watch, like, a Western, it
God's
looks, like,
sake.
so clean and so, like... And everybody is talking in, like, that fake-ass, well, Sonny, back in my day, yeah. But, like, I mean, but Good, Bad, and the Ugly actually felt like... It felt real. And it felt, like, gritty and lived in. And the characters felt like real in-depth characters. And the film itself has, like, all these great filmmaking techniques. Like, the first 10 minutes... like give you everything you need to know about the 3 main characters, like in their first scene. Like it's so great, and they do it with like minimal dialogue too.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the
And
ugly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are the characters. Hi, I am
good.
the good. I
Hello,
am
I'm good.
I am the bad. Well, they are. They actually are like labeled that in the film. Like when you see them, they have like a little flash that's like the ugly.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
bad.
God,
Yeah.
that's kind of fucked up. You're labeled the ugly? I imagine the casting for that. That poor actor.
Dude, he's got the ugly.
So
He's got the ugly.
Yo, imagine his agent on the phone is like, hey, we have this awesome new role. I know you've been working hard, but it takes dedication. You really stuck it out. 10 hard years in the industry, and like we have it for you. And he's like, really? What's the role? And she's like, well, it's in a Western, and you're one of the leading men. And he goes, awesome. So what's the role? And she says, you're pretty fucking ugly.
And that's your character.
And that's your
Is
character.
that supposed to make me feel better? Well, you're getting paid $100 million. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Slugging that character is like ugly, parentheses, ugly, and parentheses.
Wait, Alex,
That's a
did
little
you say
screenwriting
100
joke.
million?
What?
Did you say 100 million? The entire budget of a film is like 100 million. Well, no.
Well, that's what they paid Robert Downey Jr., so don't you?
I don't know. I don't know about 100.
100. No, it ain't. Look at Infinity War. No, Endgame. Endgame had like a $1 billion
I think it had
budget.
like a budget of like $20.
$20. Yeah, I think
$20.
It
21 plus tax.
it kind of shows where like for the end they couldn't even bother paying Robert Downey Jr. to like finish the movie, so he just stopped being in the movie. Like, what was up with that?
Yeah.
Like, after
What's
the
up with
climax, it just
that?
disappeared.
He's like, well, see you guys later. I gotta vomit.
Yeah, yes. and then Chris Evans, they couldn't afford the makeup, so he looks all nasty in that last scene, like he looks like an old man. Like,
That was so weird.
Yeah, he needs some special special care to make him look young again.
Yeah. More digital de-aging. Yeah, did you guys know that Chris Evans is supposed to come back to the MCU?
Yeah, they're currently negotiating a budget. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like double the money, but he's not gonna have a solo film, which is what he cares
That's
about.
fine. I would rather he doesn't come back because
same.
they ended his character arc perfectly, but whatever.
Money.
I guess.
It's Disney. Money.
Well, not just money. It's just they can't be already banking on Captain America nostalgia, right? I mean,
Money.
they've still got
The big three are gone.
No, they still got Thor, Guardians, Spider-Man. They've got Spider-Man
The
now.
big three
They're
are
making-
gone.
Okay, yeah, they've got. Yeah, that's the thing.
You can't even talk about Thor yet because you haven't even seen his movie, so he's technically gone.
Oh, I know it's gonna be good though. They got.
I know. It's on Taika Waititi's doing it, but as of this moment, the big three are gone.
Right. That's the thing, though. I mean, the series has already got like heavy hitters, so there's really no reason to bring them back right now.
Yes, but it's about what's it, Peggy?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're thinking of doing like a Back in Time TV show where it's
Oh.
about Peggy and it's when Captain America comes back.
Oh, okay. I'd see that. I guess.
So he lives through the whole generation that he missed.
Oh my God! Are they really gonna like? Are they gonna do like that Warp Zone sketch where they're like?
Yeah, it's like what to invest in.
He has to. Yeah, the Captain America's like, I'm not allowed to interfere with the timeline. And like on September 11th, they're like, Steve, why don't we go to New York today?
Oh, God.
And he's like, maybe let's not do that.
Oh
It's
Lord.
And then they're
awful.
like, and then Peggy's like, oh, here's a picture of my of my niece Sharon. Don't you just want to kiss her? And Cap's like, That was the weirdest part of Civil War, for the record, where he made out with his dead girlfriend's niece.
Well, the thing is,
Don't try to
He's-
justify it.
their love died when he died. It was more of
No,
Uh,
but like,
she was just a remembrance of a time that's now forgotten.
Yeah, but-
and now that she's gone, he no longer has a tie to this world anymore because the only thing he had left when he woke up was Peggy.
well, here's the thing, though. It's like, she died in that movie, too, Peggy. She died in Civil War. So, like,
yeah.
them going like, oh, well, my girlfriend just died, but her niece is available. It just sounds kind of creepy.
Well, no, I mean, like, if, you know, he
No,
the girl,
he knew it was never gonna work out when he woke up. So it's like,
It's like, come on, how old was the daughter in the movie, do you reckon, or the niece?
same age.
Yeah, like
like
same
20.
age. So it's like he could either get with
Captain
an old
America
woman.
is over 100 years old at that point.
Don't even before he went under the ice.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
spiritually, he's
The
still in
70
his
years
20s.
don't count. Yes, it's on his birth certificate, but he's still like what, 30, 40? I don't know.
Yeah, like
Like-
12,
like
13.
Mentally, I guess. I don't know. Like 20s.
Yeah.
20? I feel like he's probably 30.
Well, no,
no, I think-
because remember Captain America before he got injected with purified testosterone. He's like a scrawny kid, and then
Well, no,
they
he's
beefed
not
him
a
up and
scrawny-
manified him.
He wasn't a
I just
12-year-old.
want that to be the magic.
Hold on.
I just want that to be the goo that they inject to him. It's just 100% pure testosterone.
Yeah. No, he wasn't originally a 12-year-old. He was like
He was like 25.
he was
and
like
then
a young
was fought
he was
in
like a
war.
young adult who wanted to join the army, but he had like every single disease ever, and that's why he was like
Yeah, no, he was like
No,
is it fair to say that he was maybe our age ish, like early 20s?
I think so, yeah.
He seemed older.
And then-
I'd say he's just out of college.
Yeah, and then like Captain America: The First Avenger takes place over like a few years. They do that thing. He gets stuck in the ice. He's in the Avengers. He's probably got to be in like mid-20s, and then over the years,
Well, I'd say late 20s.
I'd say mid. But
No, because here's the thing. This is my standpoint. Because I think the first Civil War, the first Captain America film takes place during like 1940 when the Allies are losing the war.
can I
right
just
before
can
the
I just say
Americans
really
come into
quickly
it.
though that a little behind the scenes
When the
knowledge
Pearl
right
Harbor
here
happened.
is that we're all like meeting over Google Meets, and we all have our camera off except for Davis, and Davis's frame like froze on a point where it looks like he's about to nut.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering what was up with his camera. It just froze for like a while.
It's like, oh, Davis.
Okay, because like I'm thinking this is like right before the Americans joined into the war, which is why it makes sense. So he's like roughly 25, just like out of college. So in 1941, then he fights through the entire war because he fights through the entire war and wins it back for us. So he roughly dies somewhere before August 1945 because that's when Germany surrendered. Or no, Germany surrendered back earlier. That was the Japanese. Anyway, he dies early 45. So he's like roughly 28 when he's under the ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wakes up. Avengers happen. So he's late 20s, and then
Winter
everything
Soldier.
goes-
He's in his 30s.
Yes, then he's in his 30s, and then yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Because here's the thing. Because then he went through his midlife crisis.
The point is
in
though
Endgame.
that he's still 90 years old when he kisses Sharon.
yeah, but it's cryogenically frozen dick. It's okay. It's
Whatever.
You don't know he has it. We never saw it. Why do you think he doesn't have kids?
Oh my god! It just broke off.
Yeah.
It was frozen
Getting-
solid. It just fell to
Getting
the ground.
frozen in ice for 70 years is the ultimate vasectomy.
Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah, 70 years. What does that do to you?
I found a good title for the episode.
His testicles just sucked up to his brains.
It's got to cut off the blood somewhere to survive.
Oh God.
Oh my god!
Anyway.
This isn't making it right. Like this is like 10% of what we've said is usable, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all going in. This
This is all
going in.
usable.
In terms of other movies that I watched, I just watched The World's End yesterday. That's the third in the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy.
Yay.
And everyone's like, "Oh, The World's End sucks" or whatever. I think it's really good.
No, it's
I think it's
good.
pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, but
No, yeah.
My problem with that movie is the third act. I think like first of all, the first act drags on too long.
I think so too.
Yeah, but then like once you get into the fun and games, like the second act is fun. I like seeing Simon Pegg and Nick Frost like romping around town. And like all that's fun, and then the third act just sort of falls apart.
I think the third act is the best part of the film.
What? He said what? Hold on, let me take a sip of my water as you say that. Say it again.
I think the third act is the best part.
Gulp. Water just went everywhere. Ah, what?
Man, if only this wasn't an audio podcast.
Yeah, I'm doing visual bits on a podcast.
Well, here's the thing. My one problem with The World's End is like how they justify them going to bars, because it starts out like, oh, we want to relive our glory days, but then when they figure out that like everybody's like a robot or whatever, they're like, why don't we just keep doing the Golden Mile so that nobody will get suspicious? And I guess you have to suspend your disbelief because it's an Edgar Wright film and they're all like goofy and like the premises are extravagant. But in that case, it felt like they were trying to jump through hoops just so they can get the characters to go through the Golden Mile, but also deal with the robot plot. But the third act was my favorite part, though, when like all of them were like, he was still trying to do the Golden Mile even when all the robots were against him, and like you get Simon Pegg in his like great meltdown like at the end where he's like, oh, this is all I have, and they figure out that like he tried to Well, I don't want to maybe spoil this for Andrew because I don't know if he wants to see this.
Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
No, you
How
can, you
old
can
is
say
this
it.
film?
Yeah, where they figure out that he tried to commit suicide at one point. And Simon Pegg, like that film, The End of the World's End, proved that he was like a good, like dramatic actor. I think actually no, the whole trilogy did, like because he had a he had a meltdown at the end of Shaun of the Dead when like they had to kill his mom.
I think The End of the World's End was the start of the world of Simon Pegg making it to the end of his glorious career.
Yeah. Oh, the ending of The World's End was really weird to me, where they're like, "Oh, it's the Dark Ages now." That was kind of weird. Kind of felt like it came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, like the
yeah, that
jumping-
sort
Like
of
the
makes
third
no
act,
sense.
the third act, everything built up. Wait, everything in the third act was good, but like that build up to like the EMP that like wipes out everything, I guess, is kind of weird to me. And I guess that's supposed to be like a thematic thing where they're like about technology, but the whole technology subplot or the theme of technology doesn't really play well with the idea of like teenager versus, or like, you know, the whole idea of like teenage life and growing up and stuff like that. I don't know.
Sure. You know, I think you've inspired me to give it another watch because it's been a while, and maybe you're right.
It's not a bad movie. It's pretty good.
I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much.
I usually do that during school. I'm just playing video juegos in here.
Wow.
Yo, what video Legos? Walk us through that.
I played, and then 100% Cyberpunk.
Nice. Okay. What are you running it on?
PS5.
Oh, okay. And how is that?
It's good. I mean, the biggest problem I say that took me out of it was the crashes, because I was still playing it, of course, on release and like when they first.
I think that's a big fucking problem.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's a big fucking
yeah,
problem.
that was like that was what took me out of it. Though. Like I loved like the glitches that happened in it because again, like they were hilarious. Just seeing like everything just break around me while I'm just laughing and just doing it.
Now,
But no, the crashes definitely like ruined it for me because it made me like scared to drive a car in the game, because that's what actually made me crash the most. Was just driving down the street and then taking a turn and then I would just crash.
and for the audience, we're not talking about car crashes.
Yeah, no. If you're just literally driving a car,
Yeah, we are. I thought we were.
you can just crash the game. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's
Would
not,
the cars
it's
be
not-
called Cybertrucks?
No, it's just cars.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a dark
Wow,
future, Andrew. They haven't
Andrew.
invented Cyberpunk. They haven't invented Tesla. That's the problem.
Yeah, my one problem with Cyberpunk 2077 is that nobody in the title says, "Whoa, you sure are a Cyberpunk 2077."
Yeah.
I think they said you're a punk or whatever.
Yeah, you're a punk, Cyber 2077.
Yes.
No, so I pre-ordered it, played it upon release. I play it on a PC, and did not really experience any of the glitches that people were talking about. So I was fortunate in that like I got to a pretty like authentic experience of the game. I liked it a lot. Did you play Witcher 3 or the Witcher games?
Yeah, actually, I'm replaying it right now.
Yeah, okay, so like Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's just like a beautifully well-crafted piece of art. This is Davis getting pretentious. Stay tuned for more. A beautifully well-crafted piece of art that really takes advantage of the fact that it's an RPG and sucks players into its massive world building on a scale that just seems realistic and really cool. I don't think Cyberpunk quite achieved that for me. Like I was kind of let down. I don't think I like it as much as Witcher 3, but it was still pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely, because like the thing is about like Cyberpunk, I wouldn't say like as a bad way, but definitely the world is really small compared to Witcher 3.
Yeah.
And also the amount of quests there are, like I feel like have been diminished because I don't count the police encounters because for Brian and Andrew on the map, by exploring you unlock like these different encounters around the map, and there's like these blue ones that are police encounters in which you help clear up crime scenes, then just help clear up the map and stuff. those are like collectibles in which you just take them off the map, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. Or they extend the playtime of the game. Those don't really count for gigs as me. Like, it just really never felt like there was enough. Like, even though like there was amazing buildings and like the life was there, it just never really felt as alive that Witcher does.
Yes, I couldn't have said the words better. You took them out of my mouth.
Do you still have Cyberpunk, Alex?
Yeah, no, yeah, I have it. I finished the game. I actually got the platinum trophy for it.
Well, you'll have to let me try it sometime.
Yeah, I'll let you try it.
It'll be better than playing Fall Guys for the umpteenth time.
Well, you gotta tell me when we're gonna. Well, you gotta tell me when you want to play because I'll download Metal Gear Solid 5 too. It's a great Fall Guys.
We've been playing Fall Guys a lot every time we hang out at Alex's.
Because you guys don't know how to play anything else.
Hey, well, I don't want to fucking play Bug Snacks.
You don't want to play Bug Snacks?
Bug
Bunger,
Snacks.
Bunger, Bunger.
But
Bunga,
Bug
bunga,
Snacks.
bunga, bunga, bunga.
Bunger? Bunger.
Bunger.
Yeah, bunga, bunga, bunga.
Bunger.
Right, first of all, Bug Snacks is made by the developers of Octodad, I think, and I like Octodad.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe
I like Octodad, but Bug Snacks doesn't look too appealing to me.
No.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't look that good.
This sounds
It's
like a
the
very
game
heated
of the
debate.
It really
Century.
doesn't justify buying the PS5.
I didn't even know it was free till after I got it.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like, you buy it later and it's like, oh my god, it's like $120.
That's my
Jeez.
main disappointment because Adam has a PS5 now, but he missed Bug Snacks, so he can never play it.
Oh no. Anyway, that's a good place to end this episode of the podcast.
Bunga,
Wait. Can I
Bunga.
go? So, taking a little step away from Bug Snacks, I do think Brian, you should play Cyberpunk 2077, and Andrew
I gotta
too.
try
Like,
that.
I don't know how much you guys play video games, but it is so horny. That game is so horny. It
yeah.
is like a 14-year-old gamer horn dog level promiscuous.
Have you ever seen the Keanu Reeves memes of the "Why do you come?"
Yeah.
If I need
I love
your
those.
body, I'd
That's basically the game.
Yeah, that's
What
the
makes
entire game.
you a criminal in Night City? Getting
what-
caught.
Yeah, maybe getting cock. have you seen that? What makes you a criminal in 2020? And they're like, it cuts to a news report where they're like, oh, there was somebody arrested for coughing on somebody, and then Keanu Reeves just goes cough.
Oh my lord.
All right, that's the end of this episode of the One True Podcast. Thank you everybody for listening. We'll see you in the next time. We'll see you next time where I learn
If there's
proper
a next
grammar.
time.
See you next time. I'm so sorry.
I'm really bad at endings.